Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren. Today's video is going to be kind of a quick one, but there's something that I've been dealing with a fair bit lately and I wanted to share because I know that there's probably a fair few of us going through the same thing. So this is mostly for my toilet anxiety folk, but also for those of us who go through health anxiety or deal with kind of like the physical sensations of anxiety a lot. Something that I often struggle with and have struggled a lot with in the past was kind of knowing whether or not I felt okay or not, which I know sounds weird, but to give you an example, like say I have to go out and, I might have to go to an appointment or I don't know, to work or whatever it may be. I'll get up in the morning and I might feel a little bit off, but I don't know if that's anxiety. I don't know if it's me feeling sick. I don't really have a good sense of what it is that my body is feeling, because when you are somebody who deals with anxiety a lot and deals with the physical sensations of anxiety a lot, you always feel off. I recently posted about this in a post on my Instagram, but how the saying trust your gut always makes me feel a bit funny, because my gut was the thing that was telling me for so many years that shit was gonna go wrong, basically. Like, it was a feeling in my gut that something was wrong, that something was off, and I had that feeling all the time and I didn't know how to turn it off and I didn't know how to ignore it, because when your gut is really telling you that something is wrong, it's very hard to go against that. Everyone who's dealt with a panic attack will know how hard it is to go about your day normally when it feels like every single one of your organs is exploding like a firework, and you just have to kind of sit there and pretend that it's not happening, which is really difficult. Where was I going with that? So yeah, basically it's difficult when you have this feeling in your gut like something is wrong, or you may feel like you are, feeling a bit sick that day. That was a classic anxiety symptom for me, was feeling a bit off, feeling a bit unwell, feeling my gut churning. And I always used to say, I feel really sick in the belly today, because I did. That was mostly where my anxiety manifested, was feeling sick in my stomach, regardless of what I ate. Obviously IBS played a factor, but most of the time it was just the fight or flight response, the anxiety response, all the adrenaline in my body, everything going on in there. Kind of my gut was like, and it just didn't feel good. And so I really struggled to know whether or not to go out, because I was like, Charlie's literally chasing his tail right now. I didn't know whether or not to go out, because I was like, I don't know if I am sick in the gut or if that's just anxiety. I don't know if I want to risk it. I don't know if I should go out and get in the car because I have this really bad feeling in my stomach. The problem with that is that you can take a day off here and there because you feel sick in your stomach. But I spent 2 years at home because I felt sick in my stomach and I was scared to go out. So there comes a point in which you have to say, look, I'm not going to stay home today just in case. I need to challenge this. But that's where the challenge really comes in, because it's so hard to challenge yourself when your body is telling you that you are unwell or that you're sick, because you're like, shit, like, do I go out or do I stay? I don't know. I feel sick. I don't feel sick. It's very, very confusing. Those of you who have dealt with it will know exactly what I'm talking about. But so basically something that has helped me with this lately, especially because you guys know a couple of weeks ago I had kind of a backwards slide with my mental health. I think there were a lot of contributing factors, but definitely COVID has been really stressful for everyone globally. There's a lot happening in the world at the moment. A lot, like more than we've ever been through really in our lifetime, at least. It's affecting everybody. So I'm finding that I'm getting this resurgence of sick feelings, of anxiety feelings, of feelings in my gut saying that I don't feel like I can go out today because I don't feel good. And your gut is telling you that you feel unwell, and then your head is corroborating that story. Your head's like, yeah, well, what if you are unwell? What if you go out and you vomit, or like, like, what if your ass explodes when you're out? Like, your head just throws all these what if scary scenarios in there, and then your gut is responding to that, and then your head is responding to that, and it's just this never-ending loop of like horrific sensations and thoughts. So the way that I found to stop that, or at least to get through it, because I can't ask my gut what I should do and I can't ask my head what I should do. So I know this is going to sound really cheesy, but please just stick with me here. I ask my heart. So I really just go deep. It's gonna sound really funny. Basically, I take a minute and I just think, what does my heart want me to do? I'm not gonna lie, this has been happening to me all morning. I've had to go out and run some errands today, and my gut has just been churning all day. And there was quite a while today where I thought I was sick. I was like, okay, my gut really is churning. Like, I think I really need to go home, or I need to get to a bathroom or something. But then I'd go to the bathroom and I'd be fine. So I'd know it's literally just anxiety. It's just anxiety of being out and seeing everybody wearing masks and all the social distancing and the hand sanitizer. It's just, you know, it's just my brain shooting adrenaline out and then my gut responding to that. So today I've just had to ask myself repeatedly, what is it that I want in my heart? What does my heart want? And I know that sounds really cheesy in terms of like, you know, when I'm out at the shops and I'm like, does my heart want me to stay right now? Or does my heart want me to go home? But I find that it's really grounding and it's really helpful for me to just take that minute and just say, okay, right now my gut is going crazy, my head is going crazy, but in my heart, what do I feel? And usually my heart is the thing that says to me, you are safe, you are loved, you are nurtured. I know all those things in my heart. Your heart is where the truth is. Your heart is where home is. And my heart always says to me, whatever is going to happen is going to happen. And when it does happen, you will be safe, you will be protected, you will be nurtured, you will cope. So I found that a really helpful way to ground myself. And the next thing I'll do once I've asked what my heart wants is I'll say to myself, okay, how is it that I want to feel? Obviously right now I'm feeling unsure and uncertain and sick and gut churning and all the yuck things, but how is it that I want to feel right now? And when I really get deep with that, a lot of the things that I want to feel are, I want to feel confident. I want to feel secure. I don't want to feel frazzled. I want to feel like I've got all my shit taken care of today. You know, I want to feel like I've got dinner ready to go on the table. I want to feel like I've got all my chores done. I want to feel like I managed to go out and get the groceries and get everything sorted today that I needed to get sorted because I have work tomorrow. So I want to feel calm and I want to feel in control. And obviously being in control of everything is not possible. We know that. Us anxious folk have tried. We know that that's not possible. But I want to feel calm. I want to feel confident. I want to feel secure, safe, nurtured, loved, all of those things. And so then I say to myself, okay, what is one thing I can do right now to walk in that direction of feeling that way? So for me today, it was, I can talk to Lila while we're walking around the shops. I can, you know, go through the list in my head of all the groceries we need to get and just try and get everything organized. I can come home and put the laundry away instead of like sitting on the couch and just trying to like decompress from being outside and how weird that is. There are so many things that I can do to take steps towards feeling the way I want to feel rather than sitting in the way I don't want to feel. So for example, that would have been me staying home today, staying close to the toilet, you know, being terrified and thinking, why is this happening to me again? Why am I feeling this way again? It doesn't matter why I'm feeling this way again. What matters is that I take the steps that I need to take in order to feel the way I want to feel. So yeah, basically to sum that up, instead of trying to listen to your gut or trying to listen to your mind or trying to listen to anxiety or trying to listen not to anxiety, the best thing you can do is listen to your heart, because your heart will tell you what it is that you really want, and your heart will often tell you that you are safe and that you are loved. It might take some practice to hear what your heart has to say, because we are so very used to not listening to that part of ourselves. We're so used to listening to our limitations and our fears, especially our fears. So it might take a little bit of practice. You might have to ask yourself over and over and over again. It might be something that you want to journal about. Maybe that's a question you can ask yourself every night before you go to bed. Like, write in your journal, what did my heart want today? And see if you can list all the things that came to you. And then once you've done that, ask yourself, how is it that I want to feel today? And what are the steps that I can take to walk towards those feelings? That's it. I know that's really simple and kind of sounds probably a little bit cheesy for some people, but it's something that I have found really helps. Yeah, especially in times like these when the world is fucking upside down. Anyway, I hope you're all doing really well. I hope you're all safe and well. And yeah, sending you all love, and I will see you soon.